Alright, welcome back to Rampster. This is a great game. Level 17. I think we've probably got 5 left? 4? Maybe 4. So it depends how difficult these puzzles are, but this could be it. This could be the end. Oh yeah, okay, so our first cheese on button level. It's kind of curious. Why? Oh, so that is holding that down, right, I see. We could also, as we learnt in a previous level, maybe the one before this, I can't remember what the last level was last time, but we can also like push cheese around with a block. Oh yeah, also these all need to be down to go up there as well. So what's my goal right now? I guess to cross into that room at the top right, which I'm doing. Ooh, there's a couple of ways it could be done, right? One way would be to put you there, and then I don't have enough blocks to do the rest. Okay, so no. I think I'm just crossing this. Which means, what does that mean? That means I need these 3 blocks here and to be able to go upstairs. Therefore, a cheese needs to be holding that down, or holding it away, I guess. So, push that cheese to there, push all the blocks into position, go through, walk across. I think that makes sense. Why do I need that cheese to be holding that down? Can't I just go and eat that cheese last? Yeah, can't I just eat you, put all these blocks into position? Right. Oh, okay, so there's even more of a problem here, is that I need these to be held down while I push that cheese into place. Which I think means I can use these 2 blocks. I think I need to leave that down there. I guess I could take it back down. Can I? No, I don't think I can. I think I would struggle to get that block back. So I might want to leave that where it is. Use only these 2 to push this cheese around. I think I want the cheese to be here and a block here. Oh, how am I going to push that to the right? To the left, sorry. What I'm thinking is I'm going to be standing on here. The cheese is going to be here. I'm going to push to the right. The cheese is going to end up on there. However, pushing that cheese to the left now is difficult. Pushing it to the left in its previous position is maybe a little easier, but I guess I could have pre-set up you over here. So I can do this. Yes, this seems good. But then I'm going to have the problem of... No, I'm not. This is good. This is very good. Okay, put you back. Put you on there. And then put all of these into position. I think I've done it. Very nice level. The design is great here. Grab that, walk across, and I'm done. Neat. 18. So, got this situation here. Got a gate thing there, got cheese high up there with a button. So I just need to get up there. I'm assuming pushing a block down here is going to be difficult. Or impossible. We have 4 blocks. Oh gosh, this could be complicated. Like, what's going on down here as well? And up here, like, there's so much to pass. What? Okay, no matter what, that has to be held down. Not necessarily. I could be using a different set of stairs to get up here, but let's say there were a block on here to be ramp, and one here. There'd have to be one at the bottom as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have 5. I've got 4. Okay, so I'm not going upstairs to get up a ramp to get to there, other than that ramp that already exists, I think. Everything else would require too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then there's nowhere I could I couldn't get onto that block. Pretty sure, yeah. So I think I am just walking this way. If that's the case, then this is entirely about getting a block to this button. Pushing it down here is a problem. Pushing it along there is probably also a problem. Is it coming over this wall? That's the thing I'm most suspicious of right now. To get a block, so when I was counting blocks that I needed down here to get to the cheese, I had to have two there, like stacked on top of each other. But if I'm just pushing another block up here, it'd be 1, 2, 3 to make that ramp, and I've got one left over. I'm still gonna have a problem though of how do I stop pushing them to the right. Let's say I have a block there, sloped upwards, another block there. How do I get a block and push it up that ramp? I think I would struggle. Let's see a way that could work. There's also that, which is... let's just push it out of the way. It's at that height, and then it slides down that way. It's interesting that the hamster doesn't slide. The hamster has grippy feet, I guess. What if I already have it up there? What if I've got two stacked and I just lift them both up? That sounds interesting. How do I get them on top of each other? Like if I just do that and then push the next one as well. Obviously I've done something bad by getting that stuck, but it's fine for now. That puts two there, but then I'm going to push them off each other, and I have no way of separating that any other way. So that's not good. Wait, why would I do what I did? Why would I not just do this? Okay, now... Ow. Right. I got crushed. I'm not a happy hamster. So the problem is, sure, they're on top of each other, but then the bottom one becomes sloped, so the top one slides down. That's interesting. So to stop that, I'd have to have the other two as well? I think this works. Wouldn't I get crushed on the next push, though? So if there were two stacked here and two stacked here, I don't think the top one would slide down because it's being blocked by the top one here. But then pushing again to get it up to the top would... Oh, well, the top one that's now on the slope would now slide down and crush me. I think this is what this is going to involve. Let's just do it, I guess. Well, I can't anymore. You can go there, that's fine. Get that cursor out of the way. Maybe off screen. There we go. Do I have a way to get to the other side of that? Yeah. Yeah, that does what I expected to do. Oh, and that one's stuck against the edge, except it's not, because it'll slide down. Okay, so then my question is, how do I get this one free? How do I get you free? Maybe I have to use one of the others to help. If the thing would down, that would help, but then the puzzle would be solved. Can I have just pushed that up? No. Maybe if I don't get rid of everything here. Let's maybe push one down. and then use the others to help me get that one, and then rescue them all. Looks difficult, because then whichever one has helped me get on top of that is then in the same position as that. Same situation. How do I rescue you? Could I somehow get behind those? No. Not without losing one. Let's maybe not lose access to that. Ah. How do I do anything with this block? This block. Oh, is there another option? No, I considered using these stairs, right? Yeah, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, 4 block. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Because then I can't get onto that. I think I'm like kind of... Okay, let's think about the rest of what's going to happen down here. Let's say I have 2 on top of each other and then another 2 on top of each other. This is purely to test that, and I'm just struggling to get that block out. But then as far as I knew, that wouldn't work anyway, right? Because I'd push them again and I'd get crushed. How would I stop that? By another 2, but I don't have another 2. So, I'm certainly not pushing cheese around, because otherwise I'd already be at the cheese. Although, is there some way? Like, I mean, maybe I'm knocking the cheese off there or something? And see how that would happen. No. Without me being up there. Although if there's not a puzzle that does that, there should be. I mean, it could happen, right? Or could it? I can't quite think whether that idea of a puzzle would even work. Anyway, so... Yeah, obviously I need to bring them here. And if I could get 2 up there, and then 1 here, and then 1 there, I would be done. Is there another way to get 2 here without losing them any other place? Should I have to push them both down like that, or both up from there? Neither of those things can happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need to push them up to there. I think there's some trick that allows me to push 2 on top of each other to that space, and then set up the rest. 1, 2. 2 on top of each other, they slide down. How do I stop them from sliding down? By blocking the one on top. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but it's not what I want. This is the layout I want, but then another one to be on top of this. How could that possibly happen? And what am I using you for? I would need, in order to do this, I would need all four here. So I have to have some way of getting you out. Let's just focus on you. What can I do with you? I can take you up that way if I've got the other one out of the way. I can push you down out of the way for now, and I can still put you back. And if I move this out of the way, I can still do everything else as well. Maybe it's the problem that I'm getting rid of that immediately, but... I need to think about whether I can like hold the gate or something, but I'm the only thing that can press the gate right now. So nothing's going to hold the gate, right? Oh, the other thing is if I've got 3 here. So I could put that there. No, not yet. I don't know where this leads, but let's say I push all of these in. So can I fix this? No. Yes. No, because then that's stuck. You two go along. Go after it, and then I'll push you separately. Okay, I can make my thing, and then I can go around the other side of this. This is not going to work though, right? Because I can't push that up the ramp. But then maybe I can reassemble the ramp, but I can't. Well, at least I've got this now. But what do I do with it? I can't disassemble this. I can disassemble that. I can push these backwards. Is that useful? Ow. Okay, you're on there. Pushing you in there, that's not good. None of this is good. I can't push you to the right without pushing them both to the right. That slides down and crushes me. You're stuck against that wall. These are all basically stuck in this trench. Anyway, you can be not stuck against the wall by pushing it down here, but that doesn't lead to anything good. And even if I could get you onto these blocks, like the best I could do is get you onto there. I think. Yes, yep. But then I can't push you to the right. So I need that and that to be stacked, but I can't stack anything on top of that. Can I take a block around here? 1, 2, 3. In theory. But I'd have to get them all back out of this. Is that doable? Maybe that's doable actually. Maybe one of them needs to go actually there. Huh. This is correct. This is not how I expected this to end. Interesting. I totally thought I'd be pushing one over and that would be the trick. So maybe a slightly unsatisfying ending, but then maybe the next level has me do what I was just trying to do, like lift up two things and then push them over. I guess the main trick there was just realizing how to get behind the block. I didn't realize, I thought that was just like a side problem in the main problem, but that was actually kind of the main thing, was just getting that block and then placing them along that gap in the middle was just what I had to use them for, and I just hadn't realized that. Okay, what do we have here? With cheese surrounded by blocks, so that cheese is getting pushed. And crushed. We have a gate up there. What's going on here? So that's going from the lowest level to the next one. And that's on the next one. And that's going from that level to the one after that. Okay, so this is just two flights of ramps going up to that level, which is the second level. I start on this little thing. That's kind of weird, but okay. There are 3 bits of cheese. One of them's inside there. There's a block on that wall, but if I'm on that wall, I'm already done. That's kind of weird. Well, no, I'm not done, obviously, but let's do this. Push these two here, just so I can put that there and think about what the interestingness about this cheese is. Oh, also, something I haven't thought about is this. Holy moly, that's tall. I think I was asking last time, have I seen the third layer? I'm pretty sure I had in the previous puzzle anyway. This doesn't come up very often. I mean, I guess a block on that layer is always the third layer. Anyway. So, I mean, this is higher than that, right? This graphic style has the problem of there are like illusions where you have like different shades of gray next to each other, and they like look. Sometimes it's hard to tell like which ones look similar because the context of the shades of gray around the one you're looking at affects how your brain perceives that shade. Like if you have gray surrounded by, like if you've got this gray, it's surrounded by that gray, it looks darker than it would if it were surrounded by a darker gray. If that makes sense. Anyway. Clearly I am walking over this at some point. To get that cheese, maybe. How many blocks do we have? We have 4. So if I did want to walk across there, what would I need to set up? One, two, 1, 2. I don't actually have 4 though. I've got 3 right now. For a moment I was thinking, can I ride a block as it slides? But I don't think there's any way. Like if I push the block into that position, it would slide before I got a chance to step on it. So no. Yeah, there's no way that could happen. I think this is bad because they'll slide down and crush me. That wouldn't happen if there were another 2 behind it, but there's not going to be. Another 1 doesn't fix that. It slides down that way, but then it crushes me. Oh, except that slopes that way. Right, okay, that's another way to get up there, is simply have 2 blocks, one after each other. Let's do it with these 2, I guess. Keep them separate. Oh no, 3. 3 would be required, alright. So all 3 of them. Then I can walk up there and get this, but then they're all stuck. So this is almost certainly not what I want to do. That's obviously the last cheese I'm getting, because there's no way back out. That block up there is curious, right? That suggests I'm going up there early to manipulate that block and not grabbing that cheese. Huh. Right, that is what that suggests. Pretty odd. Wait, another way of getting there would be to have a ramp. No. Also, this doesn't do it. Hold on. I clearly want to use the cheese here for something as well that I'm not thinking about. Possibly to hold something on a ramp. That could make sense. What I was thinking is if I do this and push this behind it. No, it doesn't let me get up there because that ramp's going the wrong way. Yep. Okay. Let's use the cheese. The cheese could hold back whatever's here. We could also put... An interesting idea is to do this, put the cheese on top of it, and then put... these are in bad positions. Maybe do this? Nope. Push that down. This is what I did last time. I can ferry the cheese around. Why am I doing this? Oh, I was thinking that could block the thing from sliding back. So I'd have two ramps on there. That would be a bad thing though, right? If I stack two of these... If I push the cheese down and have a block with it, and I stack two of these like this, I can't separate them. Push the cheese that way. I could have done this the other way around. You there, you there. No. What am I doing? Okay. I don't really see where this is leading, but doing it anyway. I mean, all that would happen if I push those blocks with the cheese is the block would slide down and crush the cheese. If the cheese were on top of the block, so basically I can use the cheese as an extra block for getting up here. But again, everything's going to be stuck. Oh, but then I can eat the cheese and things can slide back down. That's kind of interesting. Oops. Okay. I like the idea. So I eat the cheese, stuff slides back down, and I can sort of, at least I can possibly make two blocks here that allows me to push that to the north. I can eat that. But then when do I eat that? Ugh. Can I even set up everything I just talked about? The cheese would have to go on a block. How can I do that? The only way I can do it is like this, right? But then these two are hard to get into position now. I can't drop down. If I go down, I can't get back up. That's not true. Aha, maybe that's part of the trick, is that I actually use these to get back up. Maybe I actually put them here? Oh, but then I can't get onto them. Here would be bad because then I have to eat the cheese unless I move the cheese out of the way. Oh my gosh, this could be complicated. But what's with these faces as well? What's going on there? This does not let me put the cheese on those blocks though, because now the cheese is stuck. Okay, let me try this again. So, thinking was, what was the thinking? I don't know. Oh, maybe get the, okay. If I do this, put them like this, I can then push the cheese that way. Ha! That's cool. These holes stop me from doing some pushes that I would quite like to do right now. Interesting. This is kind of fascinating. Push you down. Ooh, I'm totally doing the right thing. I don't know why I'm doing it though. At least I think I am. So I wanted to get a cheese onto there. That's still a problem. Maybe pushing it down was a bad thing, but then I kind of pushing it down is bad because I then have to somehow put a block here for you to go on and then push you onto that block. But if I go down there to push a block into that position, I can't get back up here. As far as I can tell. Yes. So what I ideally want is for these two to be like here and here. The cheese to be in such a position that I can push it back and onto there. Yeah, okay. So I want this block to be here, but how's that going to happen? This block to be here. This is all just to do something that I don't know whether I actually want to do it or not. This block's going to be here. Can't happen though. What if I push the cheese further to the right? Also doesn't help, right? I can't push the cheese back up once it's down. If you're further over, pushing it to the left is going to be really difficult now. And I can't get onto here from there. Is there definitely a problem if I push the cheese down? Letting it back up is impossible. I can stack it onto something, but I can't, which is my problem. I to what? So when did I push the cheese up there? Way back. Way back. I'm only doing this because it's interesting, not because I know I need to do it. Yeah, like back here some time. Okay, so what if I push you up? Is that better? That is better, because I can do it there, jump down, do this. Okay. Now what? Okay, I mean, that's not what I was planning to do at all. I just wanted to see what happened. But yeah, that makes sense. The cheese lands on my head. I eat it. Okay. What I actually want to do is stack... Oh, I can stack those two like that. Yes. I'm actually managing to set up what I want to set up, which was this. Why? I don't know. Wait, that lets me walk across. Yes, okay, because that's at that height. Okay. This is totally what I wanted to do. But I do not know what I do next. So I actually don't want that to go there, right? Or do I? No, I can't push that back. Huh. How do I get this away from this wall? I'm only ever going to be pushing from the right, from the left, I think, to go right. Oh, I guess that's what that's for. I push that there and I push it north. So, no, maybe I eat the cheese and things slide. Then I can like push this. I mean, I can also just push that. Yeah. And then have I done something? Are we done? No. I'm now done. I definitely needed to do what I was doing. Oh my gosh, look. I guess we're trying to reach our friend. Yeah, so what was going on? I used the cheese to hold the thing so that they wouldn't get stuck against that wall on the left, like the left edge of the level. That makes sense. Okay. All right, so this is probably the final level. Hey friends, how do I get to you? What are you on right now? Oh, a button. Okay. And there's a button there as well. There are 3 buttons, 1 door. Okay. That's all this is. There's no cheese. You, my friend, is the cheese. So. It's all about getting 3 blocks onto these buttons. I have to push that off there. So then the question is, how do I get one back? Not like that. Potentially like this, if there were one there and... This is not going well. This is kind of a mess up here. I don't know how to even read this. So you're going up to that floor, you're going up to that floor, you're going up to that floor, and then there's this winding space down here, and there's 3 buttons. Is the main challenge going to be getting one back onto there? I don't think so. Well, maybe. I guess it would have to be from below? No, it wouldn't. It could also be from there. If I took one there, I could step onto it. If I could also get onto that platform. Oh, this is like very constrained in a way that's kind of uncomfortable. I mean, the other option is that you go, get that cursor out of the way, you go there, and I go, I mean, why not, right? And then I just need to get those two back. Okay, so hold on. Cross put you there. Okay, now less is stuck. So doing that one is just a case of getting onto there. I think this is almost done. These two being stuck together is a problem, I think. Yeah, okay. Can I have avoided sticking those two together? Not really, I'd have to get through there. None of these ramps really let me get onto anything. Can I separate these afterwards? I think so. If I could stand on this ramp, I could. Could I avoid that ever even going down? No. Yes. Then I can't get away from that wall again. Which I need now, yeah. Wait, so I need one here, and one there. Wait, so I need three of them, these three. So I can't push them against the top wall. Ever. That can't be right. One there, one there. One there to push to the left, so I zigzag, push to the left. And then I somehow get these two into position. I can't push that to the left right now, can I? No. Oof. So the problem that this one has is that I can't quite tell if I'm supposed to be looking for a fancy trick, like some of the other puzzles had, or if there's just a relatively simple's not the word, like basic? No, also not the word. Non-novel. Old. Not old. What's the opposite of novel? Anyway, a non-novel way of solving this. What's with all this? Oh, maybe I'm not going through there. Maybe I'm going over here. Is it possible? It would require a thing on this ramp. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. It's not possible. At least it's not possible there. Yeah, I don't think so, but it's very suspicious, isn't it? It would be funny if I'm hopping over the wall. You're not grid aligned. Isn't that weird? Why aren't you grid aligned? So to get a piece here so I can push it up to that button, I just push that one down. And then to the left, right? Like, how else is the thing getting there? I can't push it away from this space. So it has to be from this space. So to get there, it has to have come from that space. So it's down, left, up, up. So it has to be the one that's in on that button, which currently there is one. It's that one. And sure, yeah, I can push that up onto that button. Then my problem is, how do I push one to the left from here? Do I want to? Do I instead want to get... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to do that, right? What's my other option? And I can do that if I can cross over here and there's one here, which is a lot to ask for. That would mean keeping 3 away from that top wall, in which case you can be the only one that stays against that top wall. Although, like, if I could get this out of the way, you could slide away. Which I can. Aha, aha, that feels good. Yes. I can now go around and push that other one down. I have the zigzag. I can push that one to the left. Push that one there. Am I done? I think I'm done, right? Put that there. It was a fairly non-novel thing. Yay! Hello, friends. I guess being offset from the grid makes that look good. Excellent. Wow, it wasn't easy, but you made it to the end. Thank you for playing. Special thanks to Bob Brewster, Opsy, the Goons, everyone else who helped with testing, and an anonymous contributor who helped me get the medals working. Also thanks to the Thinky Puzzle Games community, and thanks to Tom Fulp for his continued support. Bye. That was excellent. Fantastic game. Really well designed puzzles. The idea is nice and simple and easy to wrap your head around. I was wondering at times like whether like an actual 3D, because you can do like pseudo 3D stuff in PuzzleScript, like plenty of people do it with the games. The pseudo 3D thing have worked quite well. I was thinking about it. The main problem I see with that is that ramps coming up towards the camera would be hard to depict and see. But maybe you could just like design levels so that they don't involve those. I'd be quite tempted to explore that. And the 3D-ness would help with like visualizing it, I think, because it would just be more obvious what's higher than what. I mean, obviously you could also do it outside of PuzzleScript. But yeah, really, really cool idea. Well-designed puzzles. I guess maybe I would have preferred something like novel in the last puzzle, maybe, rather than that kind of very constrained. It's like very constrained, just working within the stuff that I already know. But yeah, I loved all the little tricks with blocking stuff with like I think the level before that was really cool, like using the cheese on top of the block to block the other thing. I didn't quite get exactly why I was doing everything I was doing, but I knew that because that was possible I should do it. And just the way it had been constrained to make that difficult to do as well, the tricks I had to use to get the cheese into position, that was really, really interesting. Yeah, there were a whole bunch of good puzzles there. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but yeah, fantastic. Anyway, that was Rampster. See you for something else next time. Goodbye.